My vision of the 2100 is a great place to live, near a lot of shopping and a lot of restaurants.
The idea was to integrate this apartment building on this commercial strip, make it economically viable for the owners.
I would say the vision or mission of what we're trying to do at 2100 is providing state-of-the-art multifamily at a reasonable price point, yet so that it's affordable for our client, yet looks like it's $1 million.
We really saw this as a unique opportunity to have a really highly visible multifamily apartment project on Mayfair Road. And at the same time, because we abut a single-family neighborhood to the east, we have the ability to walk out the back door and walk along the parkway or walk through a neighborhood. So we thought it was very unique to have the hustle and bustle of Mayfair Road on one side and a quiet neighborhood on the other.
As far as the constraints of building close to Highway 100, the first thing is we had to have earth retainage because we couldn't slope back our banks because we were probably within 12 feet of Highway 100. And then also, as we went vertical with the building, it created some real challenges as far as staging equipment coming in and equipment working. The DOT came and really monitored what we were doing here.
It actually had no access off of Mayfair Road. Everything was done through a public alley. Not only did we look 2 weeks ahead, we looked 8 weeks ahead and up to 4 months ahead to make sure that our deliveries were timely, that our vendors could get their material here, and that we were able to keep this project staffed and supplied through the whole thing.
There were a couple big challenges to the site. One of them was its location abutting a single-family neighborhood, and the fact that many of those neighbors were not happy with the thought of a multifamily apartment project being on the other side of the street from them.
So when we came in, it was my main goal to keep them informed, which I did via weekly newsletters, to handle issues with them, which I did on a daily basis, and if there were problems, to get those mitigated and fixed immediately before it got out of hand.
When we got involved with HUD, we realized that their requirements were stringent enough that we should think about looking at the LEED concept.
There's a lot of things that go into LEED. It's how the building is designed, the energy usage of the building, and it even transfers to the outside with our green roof and with pervious pavers and trees and shrubs that use very little water.
Right now, outside, they're going over with the Green Raider and the quality control person for USGBC, and they're going to certify it as a gold project.
That certification is forthcoming after we get LEED Gold, which is outstanding and very rare in multifamily projects. And really, it says a lot for the people who are willing to do all of the details that it took to get a LEED Gold certification.
So the first thing I'd have to say about Altius is their honesty and integrity in dealing with the budget and dealing with the client, and their collaborative way of working and making sure they're delivering what they say they're going to deliver. They don't dictate to the client what they can afford, like some contractors do, and they don't dictate to the architect the right way to build something. They work in a collaborative method.
In any project, we come across issues through construction, and Altius has been available to work through those issues and come to a resolution.
If somebody came to me and said, I'm going to build some apartments, do you have somebody that I should talk to that will do a good job I can trust? I would absolutely give them Altius's name.
I do recommend Altius Building Company because they provide outstanding service from the beginning of the project to final completion.
From a project standpoint and a specifier standpoint, we got the products that we specified.
I believe that the 2100 was a big success, especially for our company as well as myself. We started on the date we said we were going to start and handed over the building on the exact date that we forecasted 14 months prior.
It was definitely a success. We had owners that were diligent in getting it through TOSA and then getting it financed through HUD-insured financing and delivering a great building.
I would consider the 2100 definitely a success.
Yeah, this 2100 is an absolute success.
that it's finished, and they've got this beautiful concrete paved alley. The city has a new $20 million property in their tax base. I hope that everybody realizes that their fears were really unfounded and that this is going to be fabulous for the city and fabulous for the neighbors, and hopefully fabulous for us.